All right, here we are. Here's a video of my Angry Earth Sword and Shield DPS loadout that I was running. Now, this is one of my alternate accounts, and I didn't have any Angry Earth gear on this one, so I ended up buying whatever the cheapest stuff I could find from the store. Had a friend give me this sword. Thank you very much, Viper. It's got Bane, Vicious, Empowering Whirling Blade. Love it. And this was a spear I was using. It's just an offhand weapon, so having the skewer on there is important. Now, I liked having Kingly Jagged on there also because there's 2 bleeds I can get going, which helps get my heart rune to charge up faster. On this NISA server, everything that I looked for with Anger Earth Bane and Enfeebling Skewer, the cheapest thing was like 15, 17 grand. I wasn't going to spend that on a spear this late in the game with the new season coming out in 3 weeks. And everything's going to change, so all this gear would be useless. So ended up just I had a friend give me this for nothing, and you know, I got the job done. Of course, the Brutal Detonate, love it. It does a hell of a lot of damage to a lot of enemies around. Now this gear, I just looked for the cheapest thing I could buy, and that single stat, either strength or dex. So the Leaping Strike goes good with me because I run Sword and Shield. Refreshing Ward, no big deal. Empowering Breaker helps out. Rarely in Genesis, but it can. And then Refreshing Ward. This shield was nothing special. Just another piece of ward. And nothing special here. I would have liked to have one with health, but they were all way too expensive. And so normally you would think slash damage on the sword and shield, but couldn't find any slash rings that were worth the damn. And if I did, they were actually, I didn't find any that had slash damage unless you wanted a PvP ring. So ended up going with thrust because on the sword and shield, basically my heavy attacks is thrust, my leaping strike is thrust, and my reverse stab is thrust. So, you know, bloodletting isn't really coming into effect until I switch to the spear. Like I said, it's an alternate account. So the earring's going to be beloved, refreshing evasion, purified toast. I would love, you know, beloved, refreshing toast and purified toast, but with nature in Genesis right now, purifying toast, what you got to have to get out of there, get stuck. And then we're going to go to my stats that I was running. I don't know why it says 255, 206 right here. What I was running was 300 strength and 200 dex. So I would take my, where is it? Oh, come on. A bacon wrapped scallops, and then I always use Desert Sunrise. Here would go 300 strength. 200 dex. And then what you could also do, I mean, I like it because the extra heavies. I'm always doing heavies, it seems like, or not always, but with the sword I do it quite often, so I like having that extra damage. But what you could, if you were going to use the spear more, is go 250, 250, but I like the 300, 200 on this. And then for the sword and shield layout, that's how I have this one. Reverse stab, the whirling blade, and the strike. So good amount of rend with this whirling blade, and then you got rend on the final attack of your light attack change, 2 seconds. And for the spear, that's what I run with all the time. Skewer the cyclone because it's great for a bunch of, you know, mobs that are close together. Do shit, you know, 8-9k on a whole group helps out. And then this for, you know, isolated mobs. I wasn't using the spear too much. Let's see, did I cover everything? I think that's about it. And we did have a 10:29 run. The video I posted was 10:37. I wasn't recording when we did the 10:29 run. So that's how it goes, you know. So all right, well, if I missed anything, let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.